So it's worth noting, Reagan National Airport is considered a highly congested airspace. Some have even called it dangerously congested, following a number of near misses in recent years. Now, here in our own backyard, we've seen long lines of people snaking through Sea-Tac Airport.
It is an issue, of course, for TSA and those parking garages, but do these capacity issues also raise safety concerns on our runway? Fox 13's Lauren Donovan joining us in the studio to take a look at that.
So let's take a look at these two congested airports side by side, comparing the number of passengers each reported in 2023. On the left, we have Reagan with, as you saw, 25.6 million. On the right, Seattle-Tacoma with 52.6 million. That's more than double the amount of travelers coming through the Emerald City than the D.C. hub. And mind you, Sea-Tac, originally built back in the early 1970s, was designed to accommodate just 25 million passengers, just about the same amount traveling through Reagan right now.
Washington, D.C. is the most highly restricted airspace in the world. If you fly anywhere near the White House, the Pentagon, Congress.
After 45 years spent in the industry, aerospace expert Mike Dunlop will tell you it's apples and oranges.
This is one of these tragic situations, a black swan event.
A lot of people watch this and are left wondering, could this happen at my airport? Could this happen at Sea-Tac? Could this happen at Payne Field? What would you say to those folks?
The real challenge is with small airplanes, and particularly, Boeing Field being very close proximity to Sea-Tac. My fear has always been small planes, but recently they've mandated that even the small planes have transponders.
But as Mike points out, in the last 5 to 10 years, Cessnas and other small aircraft have been mandated to install these signaling devices, relaying location and speed.
So the danger has been reduced dramatically.
Increasing passenger demand at Seattle-Tacoma inspired the state legislature to explore a new regional airport in Pierce County. But that effort was put on the back burner after some heated pushback.
Anybody here know about those? Neither did I.
State representatives told Fox 13 one reason they tabled it was proximity to Joint Base Lewis McChord.
It's just coordination with all the flights and the type of flights that the military does. They've got some very, very fast airplanes. They fly differently than a commercial jet. It's not a good mix to have them close to each other.
Overall, Dunlop believes what happened in D.C. is an anomaly. I pointed out that recently the Gonzaga basketball team had a close call of their own, flying out of LAX.
When you say when it's close, in aerospace terms, it's probably not that close. There are not that many close calls in the U.S. I think this was just one of these very unlucky events where circumstances came together.
And as for the congestion question here locally, Dunlop does think expansion of runways in our region is necessary. He thinks, though, instead of building a new, pushing out Payne Field could make a serious difference in diffusing some of the congestion we're seeing over at Sea-Tac.